It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Kevin Porter is out there with Rollins. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Boy, there's Brunson again with that quick release. Always ready to fire.
Prince outside. Pass to Rollins. 6 on the shot clock. Turner for 3. And Giannis throws it down.
Boy, extra effort by Giannis, the multi-time MVP. He's just built a little differently.
Hart outside. Back to Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Hart against Giannis. Hart inside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis dunks it down.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
About a minute next quarter. Brunson kicks to Towns. And it's sent back by Turner. And he gets it back. Clock at 4. Hart, wide open. He fires. Good D by Giannis. The Bucks have gone to a leader to start out the game. Pass to Anunoby. And that one drops for him.
Yeah, you know, we see OG has really improved his jump shot, but I like when he takes that thing inside, uses his athleticism in the painted area.
Outside Porter. Stolen by Brunson. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's Towns. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Stolen by Brunson. Towns in the corner. Three-pointer. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Towns has got his second bucket tonight. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
The kick out to Anunoby. Here's Hart. No good from outside.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
There's Porter with the 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Kicks it out to Prince. Off target with his 3. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Pass to Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Over Porter. And it's Brunson missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Prince outside. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Rollins against Bridges. Towns wide open. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Bucks trail by 4. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Earlier I spoke with Mike Brown. Coach reminded his guys that Giannis is one of the most dangerous players out there. He told his forwards that anytime he takes 2 steps, they'll need to impose their will to limit momentum. He said, quote, "If we're intimidated, we've already lost. Step up and deny his path." Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Robinson's checked in for Karl-Anthony Towns. Yoshani Abusele comes in for Josh Hart. Landry Shamet's checked in for OG Anunoby. And it's Clarkson in for Mikal Bridges.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Porter bounce pass. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And he drives in, and Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And you know, Giannis gets to the basket in a nanosecond. He feels like nobody can stop it.
New York's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Down low. And it's Clarkson that time on the assist from Brunson.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Prince, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Rollins. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Now, Yabusele. Now, Clarkson fires the three. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
You know, Clarkson really working on his range, and defenses better wise up to it.
Here's Giannis. He's got 10. Prince outside. Here's the lob at Kumbo, and that one is off.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Pass to Robinson. 6 to shoot. Now, here's Shannon. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good by Porter.
Always a ready and eager three-point shooter. That last three only gave Porter Jr. more motivation.
Inside, here's Robinson. Off with the layup. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. New York ahead. They lead by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Turner in center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Rollins is out there with Porter. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Antetokounmpo. New York's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Alvarado passes to Clarkson. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it on the wing. Porter. Antetokounmpo against Clarkson. Back to Porter. The 3. Rebound collected by Clarkson.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. There's a screen by Robinson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, the size of Robinson is tough to get out and guard. I mean, he knows that and drew the defender in tight.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
Clarkson against Rollins. Robinson a screen on Rollins. Towns in the corner. And the rejection by Giannis. And Towns gets it to go. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Outside Porter. It's stolen by Alvarado. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, I like the way Towns plays such a physical style. It's tough on the officials, but the fact that he doesn't mind initiating contact gets him to the strike.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for the Knicks. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. First free throw is good.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Cat is generally among the best in the league.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella.
Oh, what a move! Giannis!
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Brunson scanning the floor, and the shot goes in. Brunson's got 7.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Outside Porter. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pocket 6. The kick out to Porter. Stolen by Brunson. Floats one. The shot. No good. Nice D from Porter.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in the game. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappear.
Just 5 to shoot, and it's sent back by Turner.
Going to need a better effort than that to get it past Turner. He is an elite rim protector.
Rollins the pass to Giannis. Out to the right wing. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Clarkson. Brunson against Porter. Drains it from beyond the arc. Porter's got the lead up to 1 now for Milwaukee.
The more Porter Jr. hits this, the more driving lanes will appear for him.
Brunson adds a 2-pointer. Brunson with another miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
You've got to know where Giannis is at all times, especially when you're around the goal.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Hey, bringing that postseason intensity, so critical. You know, these plays can change the trajectory and outcome of a game.
So for the Knicks, Josh Hart, he's checked in for Towns. OG Anunoby comes in for Landry Shamet. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Clarkson. From deep, Brunson. Brunson with another miss.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the flush by Antetokounmpo!
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his first foul.
13 foul.
Anunoby outside. Outside Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. Brunson.
I thought he got off to a decent start, but this quarter has not been kind to him.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Antetokounmpo, no good. Knicks trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Hart has it in the corner. Drills the 3-pointer. Hart's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, that's a good shot from Hart, effectively spacing the floor for his team.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Porter. Pass to Prince. Bucks passing it around. Back to Antetokounmpo. And here is Turner, guarded by Robinson. The shot by Turner, no good. New York's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Bridges passes to Brunson. Outside Robinson. Bridges for three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 11 rebounds in the game. Right wing. Outside Porter. Launches it. Bridges with the board.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And it's Brunson missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bucks. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Doc Rivers. And, Coach, you guys came out aggressive in the first half. What stood out to you?
You know, we're getting to the paint and making plays. They're a great team as far as rotation, so we just got to make the right passes.
It all starts with attacking the basket. Thanks, Doc.
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
And as we welcome you to halftime, without question, Game 2 has been a battle for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Their work on the glass has been superb tonight, chasing down every miss there, Ernie. That's their mindset.
Yeah, you can tell it was a focal point of their game plan coming in, and they've made good on that. And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, they were able to hold serve in Game 1, but they'll need that same effort to make the most of their home court edge.
Yeah, don't get comfortable. It's only one game. It was a game that they were supposed to win. Yeah, but you got a great chance to take a commanding lead in this series, Shaq. You could go up 2-0, and I don't see them losing the series.
Some big expectations on this game, too. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
So it's the Bucks now. The lead is 2. Josh Hart out there with Anunoby. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for New York right now. Back to Antetokounmpo. It's Prince on the wing. Oh, good with the triple. New York's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Bridges against Prince. Bridges kicks to Brunson. Right in the heart of the defense. Brunson.
Creating space with that quick, tight, efficient dribble. Excellent move by Brunson there.
And here's Giannis. 20 points for him. Outside Porter. Back to Giannis. And stolen by Hart. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. The Knicks have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
You can tell Towns is a true modern-day player. He's got a diverse skill set, and he can do so much more than you're used to seeing from a guy his size and his position.
Bridges attacking, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates.
Hard against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Bridges. Takes the three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. To the paint. And here is Turner. And Turner with the slam.
Hey, that was an announcement dunk from Turner there. Going up with force and throwing that thing down.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
And he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Runs in the pass to Towns. And the Knicks miss again.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good look like that.
Pass to Rollins. Back to Giannis. And stolen by Hart. And Brunson has it in the corner. Off target from outside. Milwaukee in the lead. Giannis with it. Hart covering. Antetokounmpo against Hart. Prince kicks to Porter. Kicks it out to Prince. And the three off target. For New York, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Hart with the screen for Bridges. From outside, off the mark. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Pass to Rollins. Now here's Turner, defended by Towns. Bridges against Rollins. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Anunoby has the open look. Hits the three-point bomb. Anunoby's got 5.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Bridges shot good.
Mikal Bridges lethal in the catch and shoot. You've got to run him off those kinds of looks.
Giannis against Hart. Pass to Rollins. Bridges with the steal. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Anunoby. Count the basket. 7 points in the game. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Kicks it out to Prince. Outside Porter. And stolen by Hart. To the middle. Here's Brunson. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
Porter passes to Prince. Here's Giannis. Brunson covering. Pass to Rollins. Will it go? That one doesn't drop. New York leading by 4. Out to Bridges. Sinks the three-pointer. Bridges has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for New York.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
When you look at the length of Antetokounmpo, it really makes it hard for defenders. As a matter of fact, most of the time, they have no chance to deal with him.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
So New York ends up going to the new group. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Reddish, he's checked in for Prince. Bucks trail by 6. Giannis passes to Rollins. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got 6 assists here tonight.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Clarkson with the ball. Robinson a screen on Rollins with 2 seconds left. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Puts it up off the inbound. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Knicks ending the third quarter with a 13-5 run. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the fourth quarter. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Kevin Porter is out there with Rollins. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Back to Porter. Fires for 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Look, we've seen Kevin Porter Jr. go off for 50 in a game. He's got some serious skills on the offensive end.
And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third.
They've got to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Clarkson outside to the inside. Robinson sinks that one from the post. Robinson's got his first basket.
Excellent recognition on the pick and roll. Clarkson lays it off to his teammate for the score.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Porter looking it over. Driving inside. Good work there as it goes. Porter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He can get it to the rack, too. Porter Jr. unafraid to slice his way through the cup.
And Towns throws it down.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Now, here's Reddish. He started close. Shot clock at 6. Alvarado with the steal. Pass to Shamet. Outside, Towns. 6 to shoot. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
Towns against Antetokounmpo. Here's Rollins. Back to Porter from downtown. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Porter Jr., we know he can create his own shot, but he also can knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Robinson passes to Alvarado. Towns a screen on Porter. Alvarado finds Shamet. Towns for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Driving in. Count that one. And it's now only a 1-point Knicks lead.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Back to Alvarado. Robinson kicks to Clarkson. From the arc. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. The Bucks have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got his 7th assist in the game. Inside, here's Robinson, and the dunk by Robinson.
Robinson loves to hammer it down whenever he gets the chance, and with 4.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Here's Porter. Now Antetokounmpo. Screen by Giannis. From deep. It's off. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Knicks. It's a 1-point game. Now Towns. Now Clarkson. And get the 3.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
Now Antetokounmpo. Porter. The 3 doesn't go.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line.
It's stolen by Alvarado. Here's Towns. Now, here's Clarkson. Now Robinson. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
Robinson doing the dirty work. He's known for that. Sets the screen, finds a soft spot, and gets himself rewarded.
Now Porter, stolen by Clarkson. Let's lose a 3. A 3-pointer. Good.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Bucks trail by 6. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And they come back with a 3 of their own.
Rising to the occasion, Porter Jr. has that big shot vibe all over.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Catching up on the changes for New York. Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Landry Shamet. Bridges, he's checked in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He was encouraging his guys, telling them, quote, just continue to run through the plays. Explore the options. You're doing a great job. Now just focus on finishing this one.
Allie, thank you so much.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Towns a screen on Porter. Broke loose. Porter with the steal. Now Antetokounmpo. Here's Porter. Outside Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. Raises up. Rebounded by Towns. Brunson outside. So a close game sees New York take this one. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
Well, that'll do it for now. And you can join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin